Hello everybody and welcome to Southwest Wrestling Combat. We have got a hell of a lineup for you today, but I'm going to pass over to my colleague Slick Dick, who is going to be introducing all the matches on this episode. Let's kick things off.
Welcome people to SWW Combat! We've got an incredible night of wrestling for you, so let's get right to it! Are you ready for the first contest of the evening? The following contest is a singles match and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Our first contest involves the made man of the house himself, Chris Bronson. And here come his compadres, the house.
Accompanied by the house and making his way to the ring, he is one half of the SWW Tag Team Champions, Chris Bronson!
Flanked by the Commissioner Pete Bainbridge and the Maverick Chris Adams. He is one half of the Southwest Wrestling Tag Team Champions and he is part of arguably the most dominant team in Southwest Wrestling. It is Chris Bronson. Cocky, arrogant, but dangerous as they come. He will have quite a task ahead of him in this match. The house always endearing themselves to the fans of Southwest Wrestling.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring, James Mason!
He is the current Southwest Wrestling Brit Pro Cup champion, the veteran of Southwest Wrestling and British wrestling itself, James Mason. Chris Bronson has got a hell of a task in front of him, as James Mason is one of the most experienced competitors, not just in Southwest Wrestling, not just in Britain, not just in Europe, but arguably, as the theme song goes, all around the world. So we have got the house's Chris Bronson versus the Southwest Wrestling Brit Pro champion, James Mason.
Looks like we're just about ready to get this kicked off.
Absolutely. So as per always, I am joined by my commentary compatriot. He is between the letters F and H because he is a real G. It is Slick Dick. Slick, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing very well, thank you. That's the nicest introduction I've ever had. Much obliged.
And there goes the bell, and here we go. So, obviously James Mason, current Brit Pro Cup champion. So
Absolutely.
that means that a traditional style of British wrestling, and obviously Mason himself, a veteran. He started his career in 1993.
My goodness.
And he is still going. That's before I was born.
That's some longevity. I always forgot you were a tiny little baby boy, but here we go.
I am a big baby boy, but I'm a big baby boy who's happy to see this big boy match. So, obviously, the house is Chris Bronson putting out a challenge to James Mason for a match. Chris Bronson, cocky, arrogant, but brutal as they come.
Absolutely.
And flanked, of course, by his compatriots by the house.
And the house could well be a decision-making factor here, as they often are at ringside. The commissioner here making his presence known to some children. They sure hate him, and it looks like he really hates them.
Pete Bainbridge, essentially the anti-Santa Claus of Great Britain.
Absolutely.
But a good wrist lock here by Chris Bronson.
Absolutely. All the chaos going on outside the ring. I almost forgot there was a match going on here. But here we go.
And keeping that wrist lock, and there we go, there by Chris Bronson.
Easy, says Chris Bronson.
Very confident in his abilities. That commanding the ring there. Pete Bainbridge and James Mason, no enemies to each other as well, so oddly I feel as though this is a little bit personal for Pete Bainbridge and James Mason.
Yes. You've got to wonder, as the man booking the matches, that maybe the commissioner to line this up on purpose.
But an argument here.
Tempers have flared up here.
Big push there by Bronson. Referee will need to make sure that this is in control.
James Mason here doesn't want any strikes of any kind.
He says, push me one more time, he says. And Chris Bronson obliges, and a big shove there. And here we go, headlock.
Here we go. It's heating up. Oh, and the shoulder tackle.
Over, leapfrog under that. Hip drag.
Reverse.
Oh,
well, Bronson wanted it, and he's got it. Mason's firing on all cylinders.
And Scarpers out the ring.
Out the ring Bronson goes to recuperate.
Can we just say, for a man who started his career in 1993, James Mason has got some speed on him.
Absolutely, he's quick as a flash.
But James Mason, oh my God, what? Oh, he's
not going over the top.
But it's for fair.
That's the wily veteran.
Bainbridge not happy at all. The Maverick, Chris Adams, not happy at all.
The made man, Chris Bronson, we can assume not happy at all.
Absolutely.
No one's happy. James looks happy, actually.
I'm happy I'm here with you, Slick, as well.
I'm happy I'm here.
Here we go. Test of strength. Just like the Greeks and Romans of old. Lock it in there. Push into the ropes. Big punch. So, if you're James Mason, obviously you won the Brit Pro Club through a series of match regulations and strict rules.
Yes,
here.
Absolutely.
Chris Bronson doesn't seem like the kind of person that would do dividends for rules, and neither does the house. So, if you're James, is there a challenge to kind of like adapt your style?
Absolutely. Well, it's important for James. Well, there's adapting to a particular style of wrestling, and there's also adapting to having two extra men on the outside of the ring, which is what he's having to do here tonight.
One of those men burying his neck and face in the ropes there as well. And a big back elbow.
This style of contest that we're seeing here tonight, very much in the favor of Bronson. Not only is this the style of match that he prefers to wrestle, but he does have a size advantage over Mason.
Absolutely.
Mason's going to have to get real technical and think on his feet if he's going to get out of this particular predicament.
But Mason has got a hell of a lot of wisdom behind him.
That's true, he does.
He's probably done this kind of match over and over and over again for the last several years, so he's probably got a multitude of possibilities in play.
I could believe it.
Chris Bronson making most of that count, and here we go.
Once again. House on the outside. Ref didn't see.
Any luck with your application to the house?
No, I actually cut off my mullet because they made fun of it, so I thought maybe they would like me more with a new hairstyle, but still no reply.
I really liked you with the mullet.
You think?
Yeah.
But they made fun of it.
Well, you don't have to listen to what the house says constantly.
Well, if you want to try and join the house.
I suppose.
The house always wins. I'd like to win.
That is very good. But we will see if the house always wins today.
They might not win today. Look at this. They might not win now.
Oh, only a 2. That big
Ooh.
over the rope sunset flip.
Oh, look at that.
Look at
Bronson immediately responding in kind with knees and closed fist punches to the face.
Bronson is arguably the brawliest of the house here. Big strikes, big. He just likes to use those fists as much as he can.
He does, yeah. Educated fists and knees. Keeps it simple sometimes, and it often works to his benefit.
Sometimes it's the simple things that are the most effective.
Absolutely. Why waste all your energy heaving someone above your head? You can just punch them in the face, kick him in the head. Job's a good one. Oh!
A good one.
Knee to the gut there. Sorry, kick to the gut.
What a slam!
Some would call that an open-handed palm strike. I would call that a big old slap to the face.
Love that big knee strike, followed up by an Irish whip, counted
Ooh.
in the core.
Bronson keeps managing to get him into the turnbuckle now. A few times he's cut him off, momentum gone. Oh, wrenching the arm.
If anything, that woke Bronson up a little bit. He was not too happy about that.
Heaving it out the socket practically.
Fantastic competitive matchup here. James Mason currently prone. Bronson taking his time.
He's looking to finish this now. Oh, that slam.
Big scoop slam there. Followed up by
Misses the elbow. Mason once again showing how long he's been in the game, how experienced he is.
He has probably rolled out of many hundred elbow drops in his time.
Absolutely. Oh, and he catches him. He's building up
Here we
speed.
go.
Bronson getting caught. Drop kick.
Huge drop kick there by James Mason. The crowd wants
Snapmare.
more.
Over he goes.
Oh my God! What a
Vintage James Mason. Absolutely vintage.
That was, I mean, like, listen, there's no being around the bush, kind of like, James Mason has been around the game for a while, so to pull off moves like that, and
Caught by the commissioner there.
And the fellow, oh my God, Schoolboy.
That's it.
That's it. Another win there for the house.
And your winner, Chris Bronson!
The house, as per always, wily as they come. A distraction by Pete Bainbridge, followed up by a roll-up by Chris Bronson. And Chris Bronson has pinned the Southwest Wrestling Brit Pro Cup champion. James Mason extremely frustrated. Very, very frustrated indeed. And it remains to be seen what will happen next. And the house basking in their glory, lapping it up. They already have the Southwest Wrestling Tag Team Championships. LA Taylor is the Warriors champion. You never know. The Brit Pro Cup might be on the horizon for the house.